Hello and welcome to the Quirky Cauldron. This is a walkthrough at Michael's for Christmas, and also at the end I will show you what I picked up. And right now I'm in the cute pink section. Everything is so confectionery and gorgeous. All the beautiful pink items. I love this pedestal. It's really pretty. It's ceramic. Now, the problem is a lot of these items no longer have price tags on them. Or if they do, they're a sticker. So I guess they can change the prices now. But yeah, it's been a little bit difficult because a lot of the things I picked up didn't have a price on them. But it's still good to look at them and see what's in store. But it looks like they were in the process of adding the prices to the shelves. Look at this candle holder. That is so cool with the ornaments. I love all the pink items. Oh, it's so pretty. Look at that Merry and Bright sign. That is tin or some sort of metal. So pretty. And the pillows and this is made of glass. It's beautiful. No price, but so pretty, so retro, vintage looking. Really love what they're doing with some of these items. There's some flock deer. There's my cart. I don't know what happened there. I'm so sorry. And then we have these, they kind of look like miniature items, but they might just be decor pieces. I always look at stuff and go, oh, is it a miniature item? Can I use it for toy photography? And this is the more classic area where they have the reds and the greens, and they have these nice Santas and Nutcrackers and wooden signs. Those Nutcrackers are big, huge pillows. These are candies. Oh, everything is just fun, isn't it? It's such a delight. It almost gets me into the Christmas spirit. No, actually it is. I'm getting there, you guys. I'm getting there. Slowly but surely. Christmas is wearing me down, and they have a really good selection of new items at Michael's for Christmas. I'm not seeing a lot of things that returned from last year like I do in other stores, so it's kind of refreshing to check out the cool merchandise. Isn't that beautiful? It looks like those old-timey candies, and they light up. So pretty. Everything is just really neat. And a lot of it does remind me of like vintage and retro items. So here's some shelves with prices. Thank goodness. Makes it easier for me to do this. And those canisters, aren't they neat? They totally look like something from years gone by. And the tier tray. And then they have, I love that they have all these different like themed items. So this is like the green and the browns over here, and these are like gingerbread houses that light up. Very cool. And these trees kind of look like I guess they're supposed to be whipped cream, but I swear they look like caulk to me. And gingerbread mugs, pretty embellished pillows. Look at the deer, very ornate. I like the details on the deer. These are more like rustic. I love it. It's really pretty. That's nice. I love all the browns and the neutral colors. You can pretty much put anything with it. So if you wanted to put some pinks with it or some reds and greens, it would go. In this area over here with the black items, they're beautiful. Look at this guy with the pipe, and look at this one with the tray. That's a fox. Isn't that cool? I was like, what? And these are large pieces too. They're not small. And then, look at the deer. I love it. It's so cool with these. I don't think I've ever seen Michael's do like black Christmas items, but I think they did a really good line. I think everything in here goes well, and it's very tastefully done. I like how unique it is. But I did see black Christmas items at Home Goods too. So maybe this is something that's going to hopefully happen every year, because you can really add whatever color you want with it. It will go with anything. If you wanted to do the browns and the neutrals, if you wanted to do the pinks and the reds, if you want to do the reds and the greens, whatever, it'll go with it. It looks nice. Just really enjoying it. Those nutcrackers, aren't they gorgeous? And here is the area where they had like tree toppers and the tree climbers, and you'll see different tree toppers in just a moment. These are more of the animated type items. So cute. The elves doing elf things. And there's some, what are those, for your pathway? And we're getting more into the regular Christmas lights over here too, as well as you'll see the tree toppers. It's interesting how many different styles of stars there are. And yeah, then you get the snowflakes and the lights too. They always come up with new lights every year, and it's just really impressive. I like those clear ones with the iridescence. Oh, they're so pretty. And then when you put the Christmas lights twinkling on, oh, it just looks so good. Everything's so pretty. And the bows and the cardinal. I don't think I've seen a cardinal as a tree topper before, but I really like it. It's a nice idea. They have so much, significance, symbolism. Pretty much anything you want. I just couldn't, I'm short, so I was on the very top. And we have more cardinals. Yeah, this is more of the floral area. And the bottle brush trees in pretty much any size or color. I was pretty impressed with the wide variety of bottle brush trees at Michael's, and candles too. Isn't that pretty? It's glass and it's just, so nice. Yeah, if you haven't been to Michael's, even, if it's hard to get there, check it out online. They have some really pretty things. And these are LED candles. I love that you don't have to burn them, and yeah, because these are lovely for every year. More glass candle holders. And then they had their own, they always have their own version of the village houses for pretty much every holiday. And here are some of the miniatures. I'm not going to go on each and every one, but a little quick overview in case you needed some miniatures. That one I like. Yeah, that little snow globe. I was like, well, that's unique. I'm not used to seeing that. Isn't that cute? In miniature form. Now, if only they had a lava lamp. Oh, you'll find out why soon. Stay till the end. Yes, I'm on the hunt for a miniature lava lamp. And if you wanted to do it yourself, they have these nutcrackers that are, unfinished. So that's pretty cool. And look at the sparkles and glitter on this. And yeah, it comes off. Spoiler alert. Oh, more of those and more of the cups. This is a second store. I went into another Michael's to see if they had anything different. And most of it's the same as in the other one. There's a couple of different items like those. I didn't see those wooden items in the last Michael's store. And some different colored pillows. Yeah, I like that the Santas come in 2 sizes too. Look at all those deer. And they're flocked as well. Very pretty. I really have a thing for that mailbox. I think that's cool. Very, of course it's retro. I love that. And the pine cones. More black Christmas items. And nutcrackers. Look at these nutcrackers. They had some interesting nutcrackers. Not what you would expect, So I thought that was kind of fun. And look at this. This little princess-ish. And those trees are beautiful, aren't they? The snowflakes and yeah, everything was, I mean, I was like, wow. If you had like a little girl, oh, what a pretty room that would be, wouldn't it? With these things. I know. Well, I'm just thinking of myself when I was a kid. I would have loved that in my room. And I love these like acrylic pieces, but they never are very inexpensive. I just do not understand why they're so pricey. And look at this. Honestly, I want to buy that. But where would I put it? I have no idea. It doesn't go with anything and it's large, but I love it so much. I really do. And look at the moose. Come on. You have to give it to the moose. He's adorable. Yeah, and they had all sorts of other animals too, but the moose is definitely my favorite of all of the ones that they had on these shelves. Hello, and welcome to the Quirky Cauldron. I am Lori, and today we had our Michael's walkthrough, and I wanted to show you what I found and picked up for myself. Michael's it's like, for me, Michael's is sort of like a mixed bag because the prices are ridiculous, but they normally have a sale. But half the time there's no price tags on the items anymore. They stopped doing that, I guess, so that they can up the prices whenever they want to. That's my only way of thinking of it, because it's not like they drop them. So yeah, it's tumultuous times, I guess. And I understand that they have to try to, stay in business and everything, but man, those prices are harsh sometimes. But I still managed to find some deals, and they do have some really, really interesting things. They had giant nutcrackers that were all black and they were beautiful. Oh, I love them so much. They had a lot of interesting items. They had all these really pretty pink confection Christmas and the classic. They just had a nice array. So I have mixed feelings about Michael's, but I still want to go there. I want to catch those sales. So I'm going to get in here and tell you or show you what I found. And the first thing was a Christmas lights necklace. So I bought this because, well, a friend of mine was talking about how she wanted to put one around her skeleton. And it got me thinking. We always go to a thing called the zoo lights every year here, and I always wear all my Christmas attire, and I always wear this. I always wear a flashing red and green and blue and yellow light bulb necklace. Well, the batteries weren't as bright as they used to be in previous years, and then I found that this was on sale for 50% off, and it was cheaper than buying a pack of batteries. So I was like, as wasteful as it is, I'm not going to get rid of the other necklace, so it's not really wasteful. But I figured, why not just buy the necklace instead of a pack of batteries, and then I have a brand new one. So necklace. I know, such a long way about it, right? And then the next thing I found is, if you caught my previous video, I bought one of these for myself with an L. And I didn't think that Chris, the art director, would want one, but he was like, yes, I do. So I went back and got him the C. And I just think they're so pretty. And see, this is the way they're doing their tags now. So they're putting these prices on them instead of, they used to have it listed on the tags in the US and Canada, the prices, but no, not anymore. Now you get this. And I think this was like 40 or 50% off of the $8.99 that it has on the tag. So it wasn't a bad deal. And I think it's really pretty. They're acrylic and they have different initials. So I got one for him. So we each have our own. And this was 80% off. We have Mr. Poe here, and he was regularly $29.99 in US and $39.99 in Canada. And I mean, for 80% off, I was like, well, I have been resisting, but I do love Edgar. So yeah, I decided to pick him up. Now that's the only Halloweeny thing, but this is year-round decor for me. I don't play when it comes to Edgar now, okay? Now, I'm going to show you some of these other things I picked up. We're not done yet. So they had a sale on these. It was buy three, get them for like, I think $12 instead of, I don't know, but their price was something else. 12 or $15 for three. I'll put the prices over there so you can see. But I got some of these. Now, every year, Chris and I, the art director and I, sorry, honey, we put a picture of us in one of these frames. And we always try to get next to a tree, or if we're on vacation, we'll get, in front of something that meant something to us during our trip. And I have a couple because not just the picture for Chris and I for this year, the art director and I. What is wrong with me this year? I have a plan for the other two. So I was happy to get them for three, and I'm not sure which one I will be using for the art director and I, and which one I'm using for my other thoughts, but not a bad deal. And I love this. We every year since we've been together, we get our picture taken, or we do a selfie, and we put it in a frame for that year on our tree. And it just makes me happy every year when we open up that box and we put those ornaments on our tree. And then see these googly eye. Well, I lost an eye. So I went and I bought some googly eyes so I can fix her, because I was like, I'm just going to throw these away. But then I was like, no, I can just googly eye. It might be a little bigger, but that's okay. It's for Halloween, so she can have one eye bigger than the other. And now to my favorite items. So let me show you my favorite items. Maybe one of my favorite things I found this year. I am not a Nutcracker girly by any means, but I fell head over heels instantly in love with these hippie Nutcrackers. Look at her. Look at her cute little hair. And she has this little sad peace sign necklace. It's made of some sort of really thin felt. She has some rough spots, but she is a Nutcracker, even though I don't think it would work very well. Her Nutcracker part is down here instead of in her face, which is fine with me because I like her face. But she's pretty cool, and I have plans. We're going to get her a better necklace. I've already been on Temu shopping, and I found a pair of earrings. So she's going to get a new necklace, and we're going to do a little extra with this headband and just a few things. I think we need some touch up around these areas. I think I bought some daisies, and I'm going to add daisies to the end here. So she's going to be a project that I'm going to be showing you as I, finish her up or get her done and stuff. So this was supposed to be $22.99, but I got her for, I think there were two, buy one get one free. I think that's what it was. So I bought her boyfriend. Now I've named her Janice after Janis Joplin. So this is Janice, and I would love for you to meet Jimmy. Jimmy's a little rougher. Jimmy is named after two musicians. One is Jimi Hendrix and one is Jim Morrison. This is Jimmy now. He has no eyes. No, he does. Well, he has eyeglasses. But we're going to change that. I don't like the white. So we're going to change the color, and we're going to glue them back on. He came like this. His glasses were off. These guys are not in great shape. His hair's a little wily, but I like it. I might braid it, and that way I think it will stay better. If you have any ideas for his hair, let me know. But I was thinking about braiding it. And he also has this sad peace sign, but he's going to get the other earring. When it comes in, I'm going to take the earrings off and put them on a little chain or something. And he's also a nutcracker, and his mouth is the thing, but this is very weak. It feels like it might fall off at any moment, actually. And he has some issues with his wardrobe, but like there's a stain from the hot glue. So when the daisies come in, I got this like daisy ribbon, and I'm going to cut the little daisies off and put a few over here to cover up that unsightliness, and fix his glasses, of course, for so Jim can look presentable for Janice. And we're also going to fix his headband. So I love that they're barefoot. I'm really trying hard to find not a nutcracker. Oh, she's not barefoot. She has, or maybe she's barefoot and she didn't get toes. I don't know. Either way, he's barefoot, which is fun. But I'm looking for lava lamps, like miniature lava lamps. They don't have to work, but I think it would be so cool if I adhered a lava lamp here, or maybe in his hand, depending on the size of it. But I want to get something for both of them to be having in their hands. This is just a fun project for me. I hope you like Jimmy and Janice. What do you guys think of Jimmy and Janice? I don't like the white. The white is just, ugh, it's driving me nuts. But he's got a little road ahead of him, but he's gonna be pretty cool looking. He's gonna be groovy. He's gonna be groovy. And so is Janice. So these are like my favorite things I've purchased for Christmas this year. I love them probably more than I should, but I do think they're awesome. So they turned out to be $9.20 each, because they were, I guess, buy one get one free. And let's see. Oh, so the ornaments, the picture frame ornaments, were $4 each. And I paid $3.99 for the googly eyes. Like, whatever. No, $2.99 for the googly eyes. Sorry. But yeah, this was a fun little shopping experience at Michael's, and there's other things I kind of want, but I'm waiting to see if they get marked down a little bit more, or if I get a Christmas bonus. I don't know. I just can't see. I see, the problem is I love Halloween so much, and I have so much Halloween, but believe it or not, you're not going to believe this. You're not going to believe this, I know. I have more Christmas than I do have Halloween decor. It's true. I have a ridiculous amount of Christmas decor. So I have to try to like scale it back and not be so impulsive with everything I see. I was very impulsive with the nutcrackers, but I don't really have. I had one nutcracker from years ago, and it just like disintegrated. There's pieces of it in a tub in storage. So maybe I'll pull him out and try to fix him up too. But he's your like classic nutcracker. He's not like a hippie. But since I'm going to be in the Nutcracker workshop, maybe I'll fix him up as well. And that's my only other nutcracker I have. So now I have three. So my favorite items obviously were the nutcrackers, and yeah, they just brought me a lot of happiness. I want to let you guys know that I have a collab, and it's coming up next after this video, I think. I believe, well, it's on the 30th. Let me just say that. It's on the 30th of November, and I really hope that you will check it out. It's going to be so cool. And yeah, I've been working on that today, trying to figure out what it is I wanted to show you, because it's themed, and we have a nice group of people that will be also doing the same thing, and I really hope that you'll come back and check that out. And then on the 14th, I believe, of December, we have a really cool collab too. So I have two fabulous collabs that I've been invited to, and I know I've said this before, but I really don't want you guys to forget. It's very important. It's your homework. No, I'm just kidding. But I really do hope that you'll come back and check those out, as I hope that you'll come back for all of my videos. And let's see, what else is there? Oh, I know I keep talking about this, but I'm waiting for, every time one more thing comes in, I find something else. But I do have a Joanna Parker only video coming up. But I just ordered another thing and I'm like, well, I can wait a little bit longer. I want to show this too. So as soon as that comes in the mail, I will definitely have a Joanna Parker, a video of finds that I've scoured the internet for, and it's all sorts of holidays. We have Valentine's Day in there, we have Christmas, and we have Halloween. So I'm looking forward to it. I keep looking at the pieces going, no, you can't have them yet. Well, I could, but I'm trying to just save it for the collab, because it's more, not the collab, for that video, because it'll be more special to me to, show them to you when I see them like out of their boxes for the first time. Okay, so I am going to wrap this up, and I hope that those of you who celebrate Thanksgiving have a very happy and healthy and blessed Thanksgiving. And I hope that those of you who don't, or who are in other countries, I hope that you have a really great weekend coming up. And I hope very, very much that I get to see you in the next one. Bye.